3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Then the question arises, why most of the countries face water scarcity? Can you imagine a day without water? What if the taps run dry and the rivers and lakes dry up too? How would we carry out our daily activities without water? We will find these answers in this video. Hey everyone, welcome to Slate and Pencil, and we are back with another video of Class 7 Geography series. In this video lecture, we will discuss Chapter 5th of Class 7 Geography, Water. This video lecture is divided into different subtopics. If you want to go to the specific one, check the links in the description below. We have also discussed some other chapters of geography. If you want to know more, go through our playlist and do not forget to like and subscribe for more such videos. In this video lecture, we will be covering Introduction to Water, how water cycle occur, major sources of water, distribution of water bodies, ocean circulation, waves, tides and currents, and tsunami. Our Earth is like terrarium. Basically, terrarium is a glass container which contains soil and plants. The water that existed centuries ago still exists today through a process called water cycle. The process by which water continuously changes its forms and circulates between ocean, atmosphere, and land is known as water cycle. Evaporation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation, and percolation are some of the stages involved in water cycle. Evaporation is the process through which liquid changes into vapor, and this is possible when solar energy heats up the water bodies on the earth. Similarly, plants and trees too lose water to the atmosphere with the help of stomata, and this process is called transpiration. Condensation is the process in which vapor changes into liquid. In other words, water vapors changes into water droplets to form fogs and clouds. Precipitation is the process in which water droplets fall back to the earth. Rainfall and snow are the forms of precipitation. Percolation is the process in which water infiltrates or seeps into the soil. This process helps to recharge groundwater of the earth. The next topic will be distribution of water bodies. 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered by water, and water is unevenly distributed on the Earth's surface. Only 3% of the water is fresh, and the remaining 97% resides in the ocean. To learn the details of distribution of water, we have to go through this table. We can see that the percentage of fresh water is quite less than that of saline water. The salinity is the amount of salt in grams present in 1000 grams of water. The average salinity of the ocean is 35 parts per thousand. The Dead Sea of Israel has salinity of 45 parts per thousand, which make it suitable for swimmers to float. Now, we will discuss about ocean circulation. The continuous movement of water in ocean is known as ocean circulation. This movement of water can be horizontal and vertical in motion. The horizontal motion refers to ocean currents and waves, while the vertical motion refers to tides. In other words, movements that occur in ocean can be waves, tides, and currents. Let us know more about waves. The rise and fall or up and down of water on the surface of ocean is known as waves. These waves in ocean are result of blowing wind. The stronger the wind blows, bigger the wave becomes. When the speed of blowing wind is high, the huge waves are formed. These huge waves cause damage to the shore. There are natural activities such as volcanic eruption, earthquake, or landslide in ocean. This results the shift of large amount of water to the shore. The well-known example of this is Tsunami. Tsunami is caused by earthquake, landslide, and volcanic activities in ocean. Tsunami is a Japanese word which means harbor waves because the harbors get destroyed. The largest tsunami ever measured was 150-meter high. The tsunami of 2004 caused huge damage to the coastal areas of India. Indira Point is the southernmost point of India in the Andaman and Nicobar Island. It submerged due to tsunami. Now we will discuss about tides. Tides are periodical or alternate rise and fall of ocean water twice a day. This is due to the attraction of sun and moon applied to the earth. In other words, tides appears at certain interval in a day. It is result of gravitational pull exerted by sun and moon on the earth's surface. To understand this mechanism, we have to know more about gravitational force of the sun and moon applied to earth. The distance of sun from the earth is more as compared to moon. Therefore, the gravitational pull exerted by the sun is lesser over the earth. Thus, the gravitational pull of moon decides the magnitude of the tides. There are two types of tides: spring tides and neap tides. Spring tides. It occurs when sun, moon and earth are in straight line. The water level in spring tides is higher. It occurs twice a month, one on full moon period and another during new moon period. Neap tides. When sun and moon are at right angles to each other, neap tide occurs. Both sun and moon exerts counter force against each other. This results in low tides. Importance of high tides. High tides are important for navigation and fishing. It also helps the ship to arrive at harbor easily. It is also used to generate electricity in some places. Now we will discuss about ocean currents. The oceanic water flows in a definite direction, and that constant flow creates a current known as ocean currents. There are two ocean currents: warm ocean current and cold ocean current. The warm ocean currents originates near equator and flows towards the pole. For example, Gulf Stream. The cold ocean currents originates near poles or high latitude and flows towards the tropics or lower latitudes. For example, Labrador ocean currents. Ocean currents also influences temperature of the areas. Warm ocean currents bring warm temperature to the land surface. The areas where warm and cold ocean currents meet provide best fishing ground of world. These areas also have foggy weather which makes it difficult for navigation. For example, seas around Japan.